Hey everyone, Chef Ralph here on another adventure in Winchester, Virginia. Today we are outside the West Oaks Farm Market. It's a little local farm market that has a bunch of local products. They try to keep it stocked with seasonal as well as a little non-seasonal things. From what I gather, most of the produce that you're going to be seeing is local. Obviously the growing seasons are different all over the place, so some of the stuff is brought in from other farms. The dairy is all local, the meat, the beef and the lamb is all local. Yeah, so let's go in. Hey everyone, Chef Ralph here at West Oak Farm Market. I'm with Kate, and your title is?
General Manager.
General Manager. Give me a little bit of a rundown. You were telling me before, and I stopped the camera. We're restarting because the story was pretty interesting.
So my husband and I have been running this since we've been out of college, but his family, our daughter and our soon-to-be next daughter, is the 11th generation on our family farm.
That's awesome.
So we've had that same property since the 1700s, going far way back. But 11 generations is just really cool to be able to till the same soil and
Yeah, that's wild.
continue agriculture and growing agriculture in our community.
Which is super important. I mean, we do a bunch of that on Long Island in New York, where I'm from, but you know, the extent here is just the space is way more vast than we have. What size property? What's the acreage that you guys?
So our home farm is around 400 acres. Here's 200, and we rent a couple thousand over the county.
That's awesome.
So with the market, though, we started selling corn off the bed of a truck about 16 or 17 years ago,
Okay.
just in town, and it grew from there. And we got a small brick and mortar facility down there. We were renting the land that we had it on, and rent just kept going up. So we decided to go big or go home. So now we have a wedding venue around back. We do live music on the weekends.
Awesome.
Full restaurant in the back. So lots going on.
And some of the things that you feature here, locally, obviously, local produce, local fruits, meats. Ice cream.
Yeah, so all of the beef and everything is grown. My brother-in-law kind of takes care of the farm with my father-in-law, and then my husband, myself, and my mother-in-law do the market. So we
Awesome. So
split it up a little.
It's really a family affair.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of a walkthrough, talk about some of the featured products. Stick around. All right, guys, so all the produce behind me, it's very light in the season. You know, they supply other things in the area, the tomatoes, all that good stuff. I'm gonna just flip the camera around and we'll get some of the... So the peaches are fresh and from the farm. I'm definitely gonna grab some of those. I'm going to take a quick run back here. The milk is all local. You know, glass bottle milk, you know, you can't get better than that. The eggs, local, going to have to grab some of that as well. Even the ice cream, she was saying, comes locally. I may pass on the ice cream because I am not much of an ice cream eater. Well, as of recently, I guess I started to become. So all the beef is, okay, so let me get this right. She was telling me it's grass-fed and then grain-finished. And they do that for marbling purposes, which is, you know, totally a an industry thing. So we got all this stuff, backpack, frozen. The prices are pretty comparable to stuff that I've seen before. Wow, that's a double steak. That's a nice porterhouse. Very cool with the porterhouse rib steaks. I do have a cooler with me, so I'm gonna have to take advantage of that. I'm here pretty early, so there's not a huge selection of stuff. She was saying that they have a wedding venue and a lot of the fresh baked stuff here. Granny sugar cookies, gonna probably have to get some of that. Their beer selection looks really nice. I'm sure it does come from some of the surrounding areas, as well as little local breweries and whatnot. I'd love to try some, but as we know on my channel, I'm I'm enjoying my sobriety. They have a little gift shop of shelf stable stuff. American small batch, New England, where is that? So this is kind of local. This is interesting stuff. Maybe I'll get some of that. And then it looks like they have, sorry to spin you around so much. It looks like stuff that they have made with their name, West Oaks. I'll find out whether or not this stuff is locally made or, made by a production company and then brought in. So yeah, and then they have a little alpaca. Not sure if this stuff is local. I'll find that out and throw that in the comments as well. But yeah. So if you're in the area and looking for something, they have a nice kids section outside with playgrounds. There is a full restaurant, as was mentioned before. Yeah, if you're looking for some time to kill on a nice day, they've got a pick your own flower area. But I would definitely say West Oaks Farm Market, neat place to check out. All right, I'm gonna go shopping. If you like my content, give a like, subscribe, and follow. You know the drill. I'm Chef Ralph. This is Chef Ralph's Realm. Hope to see you on my next adventure. Bye-bye.